Shalom, sister. So, got these two books right here. This is Genesis Retold. This has Enoch, Jasher, Jubilees. And this is the Basara of Yahayasha, the Nazarene version. I also read out these two. So, first, let's go to the book of Jubilees, or Yabalayim. This is the book of Jubilees, or Yabalayim, chapter 12. I'm start at verse 25. You see the caption says, Abram is taught Hebrew, but we know there's no V in true Abariah. It's Abram, A-B. Abram is taught Hebrew, or Abariah. Verse 25. And Alahaya said, open his mouth and his ears, that he may hear and speak with his mouth with the language which has been revealed, for it has ceased from the mouth of all the children of men from the day of the overthrow. What is the day of the overthrow? The Tower of Babel. Remember when the Most High confused the languages because they was trying to build the tower. Nimrod, Canaanites, that whole story in Genesis. They was trying to build the towers into the heavens to combat the Most High, which we know was an epic fail. But that's when the languages of man was changed. Everyone was speaking the same language. Verse 26, and I opened his mouth and his ears and his lips, and I began to speak with him in Abariah, or what we call Hebrew, in the tongue of creation. So when people say Proto-Semitic is Canaanites language, no, the Most High said that language was the language of creation. Every man and woman spoke that language, even the beast, before he took it from them. Everyone spoke the language of Abariah, the language of creation, before the language was made to be confused at the Tower of Babel. See, it's written in the book of Jubilees. A lot of people don't subscribe to Jubilees, but they need to because there's wisdom and knowledge in there. So let's go to Zephaniah. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, and we'll start at verse 9. For then I shall turn to the people a clean lip, so that they shall all call on the name of Yahweh to serve him with one shoulder. How can we call on his true name if we don't learn the true language of creation? I used to call on that name right there, Yahuwah. I used to call on that name until I kept going to do my research. It's all in the study. Pray to the Father for understanding and study his language and his word. He will give you the answers if you seek him. Shalom.